Yes, we'll have some fun tonight. Hello, pretty people. We're going to have some fun tonight. It's Wednesday. And what do we do Wednesday at 8 p.m.? Yes, every single Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I get to answer your business questions. So if you're a small business owner, network marketer, direct seller, social retail, any of those businesses, I got you covered. And so, yes, so tonight we're going to cover some benefits of social media marketing, how important it is for you to market and brand online. And so, yes, so if you're joining me for the very first time, put Nuba in the chat. Say, I'm a Nuba Jerusha. You're just now hearing the sound of my voice. You are a Nuba to me. Hey, Nuba, let's talk about it. And then, of course, I need you to do me a big, huge favor. If you have not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. I need 25 people to subscribe before the end of the month. And so I am asking all the pretty people. Karen is in the building. Hey, Karen. Good to see your beautiful faces. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. I just need 25 more people before the end of the month to hit a personal goal. And so they're offering something. So I got to hit, I forgot how many subscribers. And so, yeah, so I know the number that I need. So all I need to do is ask the pretty people, hashtag to all the pretty people. What that means is we celebrate, collaborate, and create great relationships over here. So if you are a part of this pretty community, hashtag pretty people. Yes, you can grab your pretty people. Yes, stainless steel water bottle. All things pretty people, pretty on the inside. It's really all about you sharing. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Yes. So this page is all motivation, inspiration, and business tips. So you're my people. You're my people. And so, yes, I see Miss Anderson is in the building. Yes. And so I'm excited because guess what, guys? Okay, first, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You got to do that. I just need 25 people. Now, the 3-day ride. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. So those that are already in the ride are my 3-day riders who invested in themselves. They're like, this is so good, Jerusha. This is awesome. And I'm like, I wish more people would invest in themselves. I really do. Although I only take a small group in there. Instagram is so bright. It's like it's too light. I don't know what's going on with Instagram. But anyway, it's probably the phone. It doesn't look that good over there. But Facebook looks great and TikTok looks great, but Instagram doesn't. Anyway, so that just caught my attention. Squirrel. Um, so I wish more people would invest in themselves. I wish more people would believe in themselves. I wish more people would believe in their businesses. I really do wish more people would like, you know what? I'm going all in. And so we would be so much further ahead as a people, as a community, as as women, as we would collectively, whomever you are, whatever it is, we would do better together. And so I just think that knowledge is the new rich. You can write that down. So Jerusha said, knowledge is the new rich, baby. So you want to acquire as much knowledge as possible. You want to make sure that you are in when you see free trainings. I know Tony Robbins has a free training coming up. I know you see it on YouTube and he markets everywhere. And so you need to get in that training. And so he's going to be teaching about, this is not a marketing, ploy for him. I'm just saying that when I notice something like that, I dive in. I jump. I'm not trying to figure out if it's going to be for me. I just get in because I know I'm going to learn something I don't know right now. And so, and it's a free class. Obviously, they're going to offer something later, but it doesn't matter. I go ahead and take advantage because self-education is the best education right now. And so let me just tell you, if you're joining me for the first time, I'm Jerusha. Hi, I'm Jerusha, business coach. Number one job is a business coach, right? And so you're my people, speaker, radio personality, worked in radio and television, loved the industry, hated the hours after I had my son. And of course, I get to help other people build their businesses online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat or a triple threat, hashtag double threats. And so I really want us to learn how to leverage and monetize social media. And we're not actually doing that. I'm not doing it at the level I want. I'm doing it, but of course, like a Tony Robbins level. Like, come on, people. It's like an Oprah Winfrey level. Let's do it. And so these things are available for us. I just tried a new AI tool today. I try a lot of the tools, And so one of them, I just tried to edit some of my videos. I have hundreds, probably thousands of business videos. And just to sit and edit the videos is a task. And it's not something I have time to do. So with all of the AI tools, I was like, let me try this one. I've tried 4 different AI tools already. And so I just tried a new one today. So we're going to see how that goes. So I'm always putting myself in a situation where I'm learning something new every single day, every single day. And because these accounts or whatever are so different, they don't run the same. The algorithms are similar, but they're also very different. Instagram, I don't know. Instagram just fluctuates so much. I don't really get a lot on Instagram. It just depends. I don't understand it. TikTok went, as soon as I got on TikTok, I did very well. So I don't know what happened there, right? I didn't do anything different that I did on Instagram, but I continuously show up. Okay. And then, of course, Facebook is it just blew up. And so I just want to make sure that we know that when you are consistent, you're constantly learning tricks, strategies, hacks, all of the things, and you're implementing, your accounts or your business should see some level of progress or success or results. And so if you took the 3-day ride, oh my God, I can't wait for those people to really, really, really in 30 days, in 60 days, I'm going to have their testimonials and I'm going to share it with you. So please follow me in my stories, okay? Because that's where I'm going to share their testimonies. And I just don't want you to miss it. You know, I'm really tired. I've trained thousands of people over the years. I've been an entrepreneur for almost 2 decades. And one of the things I hear the most is a lot of excuses. And so excuses are lies we tell ourselves. And so whether it's a good excuse or a bad excuse, it's still an excuse, right? And so when you hear stories, I just read that a young man graduated top of his class, I think valedictorian, and he lived in a tent for the last 2 years. A tent. He lived in a tent. This was on was it not TMZ, the other one, spiritual, whatever. Spiritual World. Okay. And so I was reading the article and I was just like, He lived in a tent. First, he lost his job, he lost everything or whatever. And obviously he didn't have any money, didn't have any place to live, you know, like most of us go to a home. He lived in a tent for 2 years and graduated at the top of his class. And of course, he'd gotten awards to go to school, scholarships to go to school, to continue his education beyond that. And I'm just like, if he can do it, a lot of us can do some more things. If he can do it under that level of stress, that level of living, you know, can you imagine when it's raining and it's cold and snowing and you're in a tent and you got to study and you got to do reports, you got to print stuff out and you're in a tent. So we have no excuses, okay? We have no excuses. And so when I read stories like that, I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for what I have. Thank you for where I'm going. Thank you for the people I'm able to inspire. Thank you. Because this person did it in spite of, right? They could have given up. They had a lot of reason, excuses to give up. And it was good and good excuse, but he didn't. And so you're not going to give up. And so let's just briefly talk about the benefits of social media marketing. I think that's where most people, you know, we don't understand actually how to market. My degrees are in communications and public relations and working in radio and television. I learned a lot in different areas. And so what I did when I came to social media, obviously I'm going to apply some of those skills, but I also learned how to market differently on social media. So like I said, all of them are different in what they're looking for. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook groups, Facebook pages, they're all different. Threads, I don't do Twitter that much, but you know what I mean? They're all different in what type of content that they're looking for. But one thing that I can say about all of them, you have to be producing good, valuable content. Every single one of them. Okay. And so I want you to, if you have a business, put business in the chat. You have a business, put business. If you want a business, just put yes. You know you want a business, put the word yes. You know you want a business. Yes, Rachel, I want a business. Okay. If you already have a business, just put business, just so I'll see my audience tonight who actually has a business and who is still kind of looking for a business to grow. But first thing that I can tell you about marketing on social media, or the benefits of social media marketing, is to humanize your business. You get to interact with the users. your audience can familiarize and connect with you and come trust you. And so I just believe the reason I show up, one, to make this all real for every single person so that I make mistakes in front of you so you can see you can be successful and make mistakes, right? You can do all these things. You don't have to be perfect at everything and be successful and build a business. It's possible, right? And so I need you to humanize your business. Everything shouldn't be, right, about you selling something every time you post. Now, you do have to tell people you have a business. I need to know you sell candles, girl. I need to know you sell art. I need to know you sell hair, lashes. It doesn't matter, lip gloss. It doesn't matter. I need to know how you provide for yourself, but I also need for you to be creative in that marketing. Okay. So that means you do have to ask people, to follow you. You do have to ask people to purchase. You do have to ask, but that's not what your page is only for. It is entertaining people. It is educating, empowering, and engaging with the people. A lot of it is, I know for Mark Zuckerberg, listen to his speeches, he really wants community on his pages, right? So that's why the groups are so important, because he wants you to collaborate with other people that's like-minded, just like you. And so they have those safe places. And so I'm gonna tell you, you definitely need to ask for the sale, but it's the marketing and what you do and how you ask for it. But a closed mouth don't get fed, and a lazy hustler don't get bread, baby. So I do believe you have to ask. It's just the way that you're doing it. Another thing that social media marketing does is drive traffic to you. First of all, I'm assuming that you have some type of website, you have a link, you have a profile page. Your profile page is your resume to the world, okay? That's where people are going to go first, is your profile page. They're going to check you out. And so, that space where they give you your bio or introduce yourself, that's a very important part. That's real estate. That's money right there. You want to drive traffic, write that down. You want to drive traffic to that profile. You want to drive traffic to that bio. That's where you should be telling people how you help them. Okay. That's a very important real estate. That's a money maker right there. So if you do have a link, you do have a website, it should be placed right there. And so these people want to just go and find out on their own. What is it that you offer? What is it that you sell? And you should have that readily available. The third thing that I've learned coming onto social media in the last couple of years is you got to be generating leads and customers all the time. All the time. So not only are you doing a call to action, and I know some people are going to say, don't do a call to action. I think it's how you do the call to action. A call to action, like I just said, if you have a business, put business in the chat. If you want a business, put yes. That's a call to action. I'm calling you to do something. So I didn't say buy anything. I said, if you have a business, put business in the chat. If you want a business, put yes. That's a call to action. If I say, like I said earlier, hey, I need 25 new people to subscribe to my YouTube channel, that's a call to action. And I think people assume a call to action is only, hey, can you purchase the Pretty People stainless steel water bottle? That is a call to action too. But I think people think it's only selling in that way. But no, a call to action is me asking you to do something. If I say, give me some love, give me some chats, that's still calling you to do something. If I say, show me some hearts on TikTok, I'm calling you to do something. Call to action. And so I think it's okay to do a call to action. It's just, what are you calling them to do? You can't just call them to, sell something on your page. You definitely need to get a little bit more creative. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? Raise your hand if you're sure. Okay. The other thing that I've learned is social media marketing is for you to increase brand awareness. Like the Pretty People, that's my brand. If you're a part of the Pretty community, what that means, we celebrate, collaborate, and create these great relationships, right? That's a brand. And so the visual nature of social media platforms allows you to build your visual identity across vast audiences and improve brand awareness. And so every time, and my brand colors are purple, I'm like, hello, pretty people. And so when people see me, they be like, oh, you're the girl that says, hey, pretty people. I'm a part of the Pretty People. It is a brand that I'm constantly building. I want to be recognized as the person who celebrates, collaborates, and creates great relationships, that I encourage people to do better when you know better. That's what we want to stand for. And so that's a brand all by itself. I'm a person, I'm Jerusha, but I have a brand. And so if you're not constantly reminding people, people forget. And so that's why when you see McDonald's and they have, I'm loving it. That's what you know McDonald's for, their brand, that M, that arch. I'm loving it. Same thing with Chick-fil-A. You know Chick-fil-A for eat more chicken with the cows. So when you see that, when you hear the Chick-fil-A music, all of that is them branding, right? Every single moment that they have, that they're always doing it. So you need to be always doing it. Every time I come live, I say, hello, pretty people. I'm branding that every single time. So you got t-shirts, pretty people, sweatshirts, pretty people, all of that's available because that's the brand. So you're bringing and you're increasing your brand awareness by showing up on social media, wearing the gear. I wear it all the time, wearing the gear, wearing, the hat, drinking from my own water bottle while I'm training, drinking. So people are like, oh, there's the brand again. Okay. So you got to do a little bit better job of branding yourself, because just because you post it, that's not all. Just posting it, that's not all. Whatever else you do with the brand, you need to showcase that. The other thing that I've learned, write this down. A pretty person is putting this in the chat for me. Thank you. A pretty person is putting this in the chat for me. Building relationship, which is my number one thing to do, is to build a relationship. So these platforms, open up both direct and indirect line of communication with your audience. And so what I like to do is I like to go to your page. I like to love on your page, your stories, your TikTok, your reels. And I want to build a relationship, especially, right, if you're my people. If you're the type of person that I want to connect with, I am definitely going to get down in the DM. So we're going to talk about it. Girl, what are you doing? What businesses are you in? What type of work do you do? We're going to get to know each other. And we don't do that enough. I just think, I don't know what it is. People separate themselves once they become a certain level. No, I don't want to separate myself. I'm going to take as many people as I can. We're all going to the top. And whoever else, is at the top, pull me up to the top too. Yes, you say that's Jerusha. And I'm not talking about a certain group of people. I'm saying people in general. So I don't want you to think I'm talking about a certain class of people. People in general don't help enough people, period. And so let me just tell you, the bigger and more engaged your audience is on social media, the easier it will be for you to achieve your marketing goals. It's easier for you to have unlimited leads. It's easier for you to sell your stuff because they know the brand. They know you. Like Oprah has a brand. Like these people because of their brand. So yes, this is good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So what other business question can I answer for you? Because I thought that was a very good question, is you're not understanding social media marketing. And those are the things that you need to understand about it. And so there are really like 5 elements to social media content. Oh, you know what? Let me share my screen right here. If you're on Facebook, hold on Facebook. I can share my screen. Yes. Oh, okay. She has a business. Good. I'm going to share my screen on the book face. If you're on the book face, I'm going to share my screen on the book face. The book face people get to see these notes. There are 5 elements to social media. Let's talk about it. So if you want to do me a favor and put this in the chat for me, book facers, that will help me out a lot. Okay. So you see my screen on Facebook. Yes, or yes. Okay. So there are 5 elements to social media. First, the content, mostly, live content, video, keep them on. You want to keep people, especially like on this live, I want to keep all of you on the live until I'm finished in about 7 minutes, right? This is the thing. It's very easy to just give up and say it's too hard. If you do something long enough, you will get good at it. And so when I first started doing a live, I was like so nervous to do a live. Even though I've been on radio before, it was just different coming on social media, but I still challenged myself. And so I was like, you know what? The information I have is so valuable. I need to share it with somebody. So I'm not going to make this a selfish act and hold all of this information for myself. I'm just going to do it for the peoples. I'm just going to do it for the pretty peoples. And so that's one element is good content and going live. The second element of social media is comments. When people are commenting like you, or people are commenting, you want to comment back to the peoples. I mean, it's so important to let them know, I see you, Karen. I see you, Stephanie. I see you. It's so important to let people know, I see you. And you comment back when they're commenting, not every single time. Obviously, we don't have time to do that. But when you are scrolling, take the time to appreciate the peoples. And so you do want to make sure that you're commenting on other people's stuff as well as commenting back on your stuff if they leave you a great comment. And so this is the thing, what I love the most, you don't build a business, you build people, and people build a business. And so once you understand, that's why Chick-fil-A does well. They are in love with the people. I mean, they are in love. Their training is so good. Their customer service is good. They want to satisfy the peoples. And so you spend $20 for a meal on Chick-fil-A because you feel a certain way. So when people come to your page, right, and people do business with you, do they feel a certain way when they walk off and they want to come back? They're going to give you referrals for that cake. They're going to give you referrals for those lashes or whatever, because this girl did a good job. She makes me feel good. So even if they get it wrong, you love them so much, you still come back because you give them grace, because nobody's perfect. No business is perfect, right? No situation. And so that's why it's important for you to really focus on the people, not focus on the dollar. The third thing is connect. I'm always, making sure that I'm connecting in my groups, my fan pages, connecting with the people, post, reply, add, message. Okay. Yes, write that down. You're going to post, you're going to reply, you're going to add new people, you're going to message people. You're going to do all these things all the time. Human connection is the key to personal and career success. Human connection. Yes, we use AI. Yes, we use ChatGPT. Yes, we love all the tools, but human connection is the key to personal and career success. We're never going to lose that. Even though we stopped doing face-to-face for one period in our life, people went back to, I need to get out the house. I need to be around humans. I need to hug some people. I need to do presentations on stages. I need to touch and hug the peoples. And so there's nothing like human connection. The fourth thing is communication. I don't think you have to be a perfect communicator. I don't think that, but I do think you know what you know, right? And so I do think you can effectively communicate what you already know. And so I just believe that we don't want to hoard information. All of you are so smart already, and all of you can easily put something together and start doing videos and sharing what you know, so people are attracted to your page, and you start doing all of these things, commenting and communicating and loving on their pages, so your audience grows. I was in a 3-day ride, my 3-day ride training, and I was telling them, this is the law of reciprocity. When you start doing it, it's going to come back to you. It has to, right? That's the law. And so I'm just encouraging you, keep doing it. I'm not saying do it every time to your cousin. I don't know how that's going to help your page, right? You see her. So not that you don't do her, but you're really trying to broaden the people that you're communicating with. And so therefore, you got to go outside your comfort zone and meet people you don't know on a daily basis. Reach out, meet the people, friend the people, follow the people, not just your core circle. And this is only for people who have a business that they want to grow. If you're private and you're like, I don't know those people, then don't do it, right? I'm not talking to you, because I see people always say, well, I don't want everybody following me. Okay, I'm not talking to you if you don't want everybody following you, girl. You don't want everybody to buy your stuff. You don't want everybody. Don't do it. This is for people like, yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to connect. I'm ready to build relationships. I'm ready to make more money. Yes, because I find that if you only post, I had someone say, I post to my only private group. And I think she had like 600 people. And she sells something. I said, so you only want to sell to 600 people. So you actually don't want to build long-term wealth, because you only want to sell to 600 people. Because the only people that saw what you're selling was the 600 private people that you sent it to. And that's cool if that's what you want. So I don't know if people understand that if it is a private group, right, private setting, then those are the only people that you're marketing to over and over and over. And they're tired of seeing you market your t-shirts over and over to the same 600 people. So that's why getting outside of your comfort zone is important. I don't believe that Walmart, McDonald's, any of the major places, they say, well, I'm just going to market to 600 people. They were like, open the doors. It's everybody. I don't even eat hamburgers, right? And so I'm just like, okay. So please just keep that in mind. I'm not saying you need to change it, but keep that in mind that you're only marketing to the people that you're in your private sector. You're not marketing to the world. There's 4.8 billion people on social media. The average person spends 2 to 3 hours on social media a day, right? Most people are getting caught up in the infinite scroll hole, and you only market to 600 people. Okay? So, and then the last thing is for you to close the deal. You've got to close the deal once you've actually put out great content, you've communicated with the people, you've commented with the people, you captured their information, right? Then you do want to close the deal. You want to introduce yourself, your product, your service, your opportunity. You want to pop the question. I just don't know how they're going to purchase if you don't ask. You got to ASK the GET, baby. You got to ask. There's no way around it. Just because you posted, I have a water bottle, that doesn't mean people ran and purchased it. I need to ask. I saw you were on my page. Did you want to purchase that water bottle? You want to be a part of the Pretty People community? How can I help you? How can I service you? I'm going to have to ask. Will some people just go and click the link in my bio and purchase? Yes. But will all the people I need to do it? No. People are just lazy. But when you ask, they're like, oh my gosh, this person did ask. They're like, well, send it to me. Well, let me see what you have. So you have to start that conversation. Okay. So is this good for you? So now you know the importance of really getting yourself out there and marketing, the benefits of social media marketing. So those are all the benefits for you. And so if you wrote those down, I want you to go ahead and make sure if you wrote it down, look at it and start doing it. Yes, a closed mouth don't get fed and a lazy hustler don't get bread, baby. So I do believe you have to ask. When you ask, write this down, ASK, you're actively seeking knowledge. So I don't know if you want the Pretty People water bottle till I ask you if you want it, right? Unless you just go to the website. So I'm actively seeking knowledge every time that I do that. Was that good for you, Facebook? Were you able to see that? Yes or yes? Okay, good. And so if you love this goodness and you're in my group, Business Tips, Motivation, and Inspiration, I share actionable business tips, tools, scripts, experiences, how to help you grow your business online and offline. You get to ask business questions if you're in the group. And so if you want to join us from Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, you can. The business group is Business Tips, Motivation, and Inspiration. I'm live every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time for a quick 30 minutes so I can answer all the business questions. Now, I'm going to stay on TikTok, so TikTok don't go anywhere. So I'm going to stay on TikTok so you can join me over there. I have me and TikTok go together for 6 months. Me and you, TikTok. Yes, thank you. Okay, I appreciate you too. I thank you so much for sharing all of your wisdom, your knowledge. Thank you so much. Yes, do me a favor, tag 2 people or share the broadcast. I don't want to be the best kept secret. Tag 2 people or share the broadcast. We want to make sure that our sisters get it, your business bestie, whomever. We want to make sure we know that they understand what to do to get their audience bigger and the benefits of social media marketing. Yes, so we were talking about the social media marketing. So that's what we were talking about. So you just joined me on TikTok. So, all right, beautiful people, if you're in the group, I'll see you next Wednesday. I love you. I appreciate you. And of course, I'm Jerusha. I'm thankful that grace and mercy follow me, and I'll see you on the page. And then, of